And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Baltimore Orioles. John Shabby and Chris Singleton on the call. So the Baltimore Orioles have yet to lose a game in this series, and now they go for the sweep at home against their division rival.
So, Boog, I noticed a few fans carrying brooms around the stadium. Where do you think these people find these brooms? Do they bring them from the house? And are they dirty? Are they clean? What's the deal? I think some of them look brand new. But anyway, these players have played great in this series, and they're looking to sweep their division rivals right out of the building.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Dean Kremer.
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Righty to the plate. Short hop liner, handled it short. Sends it to first. One out in the top of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Kremer, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. He's in there.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Wenzel Perez digs in now. Just 1 for 12 in the series coming in. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
Man at second. And that one fouled off. And misses. It's a strikeout. So up next, Nelson Velasquez. 3 hits and a loss last night. Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. He's trying for third. Pitch in for a strike. Out at third. And that ends the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Back here in Baltimore, starting on the mound in this one, Taj Bradley. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
And now Gunnar Henderson. And the pitch. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The wind of the pitch. That one off the mark, and that's ball one. And a pitch. Bounced up the middle. No play. That's an infield single.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Digging in, Ahmed Rosario. Fastball for a strike. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Henderson on at first, nobody out. This one lifted in the air, left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly, first and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
Here's Juan Soto. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. First offering, and it just misses. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
And that one almost hit him. Late on that fastball.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
That one missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Kicks and deals. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. That's his 5th homer of the series, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the nerd herd and StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit him much farther than that, Boog. Everything's got to come together to hit a ball like that, and he really showed us something right there.
So digging in, Jordan Westburg. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And a pitch. That's in there. And the count is 1-2. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. The The pitch. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Kobe Mayo in now. Takes ball one off the plate. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swings and misses, and 2 away now.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But
oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
John Birdie at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's a ball and a strike.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little bit early. Could be a great offensive day.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Just misses with that one.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Two now. And delivers outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the third out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Orioles baseball on the show, Mid-Atlantic. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and now the right fielder, Nelson Velasquez. The pitch. That clips a corner. Velasquez, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. 0-1. Good eye in that spot. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
The pitch. Got him. And there's one down. And here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. Ball one, no strikes. The Orioles leading by 4 here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him looking. 2 up, 2 down. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Richie Palacios. Right through there for a strike. The Rays down by 4 here in the finale of this 4-game set. Top of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back. Here's Adley Rutschman.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Stepping in, Cedric Mullins. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
The shortstop,
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Reached on an infield single his first time. The shortstop takes a ball. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Not even close there. Full count now. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's, but they lead it 4-0. New inning getting started, and now here is Jack Sawinski. Kremer back to work. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Well, Siggy here in Baltimore, and crab cakes. We need to get our hands on some crab cakes. You think we'll get someone to maybe run down for us and grab a few?
Absolutely. It's got to happen. Maryland crab cakes, the best. And you talk about the seasoning. Nobody does it better than the people here in the city of Baltimore. But even so, here at the ballpark, some great food.
The 1-1. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for two. Throws to second, and he's there with a leadoff double. Yeah, and I'm kind of partial to my guy Boog down there over that right field wall and some barbecue, because Boog can fire up some pretty good barbecue.
Yeah, and I'm surprised we haven't seen any of that yet up here in the booth. Come on, man, let's go.
So, man aboard. Now the third baseman. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. The Orioles leading by 4. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Not a very good curveball right there, but sometimes those high breaking balls kind of surprise you as a hitter, and when they stay high, have just a little more velo on them to get by you. And that 2-strike count, I thought was a pretty good pitch to hit. I think he got a little too excited and tried to do too much.
Kicks and fires. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and the count is 0-2. The punch out there, and there is another strikeout. Now it's the second baseman. He's 0 for 1. And it's fouled away. That one a little bit high, and it's 1-2.
It's a good take.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And the pitch. This to third, Rosario. Throws across the diamond. That's the third out. The Rays strand just the one. They're down 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Ahmed Rosario. And he deals. There's the strike.
You know, these Orioles doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row, because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. And a curve misses outside. There's a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. That's a laser base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Foul ball there. Soto, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
At the belt and fires. Westburg tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. Here comes a pitch. And that one hit to first. Into the outfield, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So first and second with 1 man gone. And now Kobe Mayo.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And the infield fly is called. So first and second with 2 outs. Heston Kjerstad will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in there for strike 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Next pitch is outside. And that's in for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Orioles strand a couple. They lead 4-0.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when
Start of the 4th, and now it's going to be Jose Caballero. And that's in for a strike.
Well, these Rays just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
And now it's 1-2. And another ball. To the right side. Gets to it with a slide. And they get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's a high chopper. And that's just foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that just misses. This one popped up. Westberg moving under this one. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
The batter, the right fielder, Nelson.
And stepping in for the Rays, Nelson Velasquez. Just missed. Swing and a miss. 1-1 now. And a foul ball. And here it comes. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Rays retired in order. Nothing doing for Tampa. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back now at Oriole Park, ready to go, bottom 4. And here is John Birdie. The line to kick the pitch. Bunt attempt, popped up. Bradley makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Rutschman in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. That one ripped way back there. And it's a 1-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So up next, Cedric Mullins. 0 for 1 so far. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Sawinski settles under it. Makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So the lineup flips over. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. 1 for 2. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Rutschman on at second with 2 down. Just missing there. Now 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Orioles leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Ethan Salas. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times. And it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the left fielder,
Richie Palacios getting ready to hit. Pitch misses there, and that is ball one.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Left-hand batter waits. Next pitch in for a strike. And a count 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. And now 2 gone.
Probably showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts, they kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Sawinski at the plate now. That's ball one. Fought off foul.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
That one misses. And a count 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And the right-hander deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The Orioles leading by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rutschman makes the play, and it's out number 3. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They trail it here 4-0. Righty reliever out of the pen, Ty Madden.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ahmed Rosario. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. A wind and a pitch. Right down to shoot. Strike 1. Rosario, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He joined the team as a free agent. That misses. And 1-1. Ground ball left side. Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down. Juan Soto now. He's already homered in this game. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Manuel Rodriguez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Elder getting cranked up as well. 1 down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. That one not close. And that's ball 2. The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And another ball. Right through there. Got him. 2 gone.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Westberg, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Bounce to the left side. Zips it across. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So they make short work of them there. We're through 5. It's the Orioles 4, the Rays nothing. Back here in Baltimore, top 6. Down the third baseman, number 25. Kremer back to work. That's in there. It's 0-1. And a pitch.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 away.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Sets him down looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And the batter now, number 4. Fastball for a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Base hit center field. And that extends the inning. Kremer picks to first. And he's back in easily.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Line drive, and it goes just foul. And the righty deals. And there's the strike. And he chases that one. Out number 3. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Orioles 4, the Rays nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Kobe Mayo. The pitch. There's the strike. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Got him looking, and that's the first out. So now here's the DH, Heston Kjerstad. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
That one close, ruled a ball, and that's ball 1. And another ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Hard hit, right side. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, John Birdie.
2 outs, base is empty. John Birdie, the next to hit for the Orioles. Splits the plate, 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
That misses. 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now at Oriole Park. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Wenzel Perez. The right-hander back to work. Swing and a foul straight back. And that one missing low. Righty to the plate. And down on strikes. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Nelson Velasquez. That's in there, and that's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball. Righty delivers. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him. Now 2 out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Ethan Salas next to hit for the Rays. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Out of here. A massive home run. It's 4-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news. And all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Two outs, nobody on. Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Brandon Hyde out of the dugout now, and he's ready to make a move to the bullpen. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Cionel Perez. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. The Rays trailing by 3 here in the finale of this 4-game set. No question about this one. It's out of here. That was blasted to the moon. And they cut into the lead. It's 4-2.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Sawinski in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a ball popped up. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Garrett Clevenger.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. The wind of the pitch. And strike one to the catcher.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. One and 2 here. That's a little bit low. Off the mark there. 3 and 2 now. And now the lefty. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Popped up and a foul ball. And a pitch. Puts a bunt down. Sawinski. Off balance feed. There's one. And that's all they'll get.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And now Gunnar Henderson. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. And they add to the lead. It's 6-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
One down. Here's the third baseman, Ahmed Rosario. Swings through that one. 0-1. And that's too high. Here's a 1-1. Popped up first base side. Sawinski settles underneath it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Now back to the right field.
Juan Soto, the next to hit for the Orioles. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs. Obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Ripped into left center, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. First pitch misses. Wouldn't chase that time. And there's a foul ball. Soto leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Look out! And it hit him.
Well, that's a nice job of moving that runner up into scoring position. It's not the most common way of getting it done. Probably a little painful, but now we'll see if they can cash in.
Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Ripped on a line. Siri snags it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Now a 6-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Ready to begin the 8th. Down the third baseman, number 25. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jose Siri.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Jose Siri. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Perez measures 6 feet even. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next offering is down low. And there's a ball. Kicks and deals. Right through there for a strike. And there's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Swing and a foul straight back.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The 1-1. And another ball.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
The Rays down by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there bangs off the wall around third. The relay throw, and he's in there as a run scores.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
He really hammered that one down into the right field corner and cleared.
Jacob Webb gets the ball now.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Next to hit, Jose Caballero. That one ripped but foul. Strike 2. Ball 1 there. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the finale of this 4-game set. Not close with that one, and the count is 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 2-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Soto really on his horse for it. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's 6-4.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
On the ground, right side. Westburg whips it to first, and that is the inning. They put 2 on the board. Only 1 hit. No errors. No one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Orioles 6, the Rays 4. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the 8th, and now the DH, Heston Kjerstad. The pitch. Popped up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, John Birdie.
Here's the left fielder, John Birdie. And a slider catches the zone. On the ground to the left. On to first. And a couple of quick outs. So next to hit for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. There's a swing and a miss.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
And ball 1.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
This to third. Slings to first. Rutschman retired. And the Orioles set down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors. 9th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 6. New arm out of the bullpen, Felix Bautista. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. And stepping in for the Rays, Nelson Velasquez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The pitch. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. A little out front there as he swings through it.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the series. It's 6-5. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round tripper.
Now at the plate, Ethan Salas. Way back there. It's a bomb. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and we are tied. It's 6-6. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Palacios. The next to hit takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 1 down, base is empty. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The 1-2. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
Here's the third baseman. Right through there for a strike. That misses, and now it's even 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and we're all even now at 6 apiece. It's made back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Edwin Uceta.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And the pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And it's even up. And that's in for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. In the air out towards right center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay. Safe at third. And the winning run is on the doorstep.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So digging in, Gunnar Henderson. Going 1. Swings through that one.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The shortstop takes the ball. Nobody out. The winning run 90 feet away. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Got him swinging.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Rosario in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
That one down the line. There's 1. Throw is high and over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there.
Well, you come into the ninth inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extra, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm